Today is the push to finish off the project of the central air. The last time we did all of these tanks here. I've got this one here to go. There's 2 sponges in here that need air, so they can just go straight up to there. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this slot here, and then remove that pump. So that'll take that pump out, and that'll also take this pump out. As part of the project, my floating media here, I've put an air stone in and taken out this pump as well, which was running 18 watts as well. Overall, that 50 watt pump now is doing the work of that, the old pump, that there, and that one up there. And you probably also spied some materials. The next rack build for here is coming really soon, so keep watching these videos and you'll see me whack that together after we finish this off. I've gone through and double zip tied all of these. So there's a zip tie up the top, there and there on each one of these all the way along, so that those hoses can't fall off and create a siphon. This tank here is my shrimp tank, and it won't look like there's a lot in it now because I haven't fed it today, but there's probably 1,000 cherry shrimp in here. If I sound funny, it's because I've got hay fever. But anyway, this tank has been in operation now for 12 months, actually literally 12 months this week, and these sponges have been in here for that entire 12 months. So I'm going to be changing this whole system up soon, but for now I still need to change these over just for good measure. I've made a whole stack of these standoffs, so that anytime I need to punch one in, just got to drill a hole, run the line, and like a minute later I've got variable air. Alright, they're out now. There's a ton of ram's horn snails on there. Time to take this bad boy off, turn it off. It's been super handy having a reel of air hose. You just snip off what you need. After 2 minutes, I've got custom lines ready to go to set up the new sponges in my shrimp tank. Everything's running, doesn't matter. Pick a spot. These in my hand, ready to go. Goes up there. New lines are here, ready to go. I can't be the only one who forgets to put these things on first before you attach them to the sponge. Out with the old, in with the new. The trick with these sponges is always give them a good squash. Move as much air out as you can before you put them in place. I'll need to adjust those obviously. That's a bit more like it. Sponge is done. After doing this agitation pump for the media in here and that pump there, it's actually a fair bit quieter already in the fish room. So now I've only got this pump left to go, and once that's gone, half of the remaining noise in the fish room is going to be gone. So all of this is all done. I already know the consequences of taking this out, and I know I can do it really quickly, so it's going to be really easy to drop that one out. I'll have to take this board off first because that's kind of in my way, and then we'll be able to plumb all 5 of these really quickly. Had to make up some new full length to the floor ones for my Matten filters down the bottom because they come off a splitter that isn't all the way at the top, so they'll need a bit more length in them to reach all the way up to the airline. But now it's time to take this pump down. I've draped these ones over the back to run each of the Matten filters at the bottom. You can see they poke through down there. Just got to get them through here. This part that the PVC is leaning on at the moment is just temporary until I work out what I'm going to do. I'll have to build this new rack here until I work out what I'm going to do to make that better. But for now it works. So simple just to drill the holes now. Got this one going, that one going. Just got to plumb my Matten filters in now. Unfortunately this means that I will have to take my little Matten filter power heads out, but I shouldn't have to disturb much else, so hopefully this won't be too much trouble. I'm just pulling the filter forward and pulling the Matten head out. Just got to change that over. And sometimes it's worth adjusting everything before you put it in. This has got way too much flow and it's causing like a weird pulsing effect. And we've adjusted it down, that's looking a bit better. 1 down, 2 to go. These 2 are done. It's time to adjust them up so they sound a bit more like that one. Maybe you can describe to me in the comments some kind of descriptive word for this noise. And there we have it. in the short space of about 20 minutes, I plumbed in this entire rack here. This one took about 20 minutes to do that, so under an hour, and now the whole entire fish room is running on that one air pump, the Resun LP60 70 litre an hour pump, and we have heaps and heaps and heaps of capacity for the future. Next build, like I said, is going to be a 4-foot rack for here with 3 tanks. Where to from here? I'm going to wait about a month or two, and then I'm going to give a really honest review of that Resun LP60 and my fairly dodgy job of plumbing it in. It has solved a lot of my issues immediately, and like I said, long term it's going to drop my power bill down because all the air I'll ever need for this entire room is already here. So we don't have to add more pumps to make more air. When I build this new 4-foot rack, I'm going to put 4 brine shrimp hatcheries in there, and that's these ones here, so I'll be able to increase the amount of brine shrimp I can make, and I'll do that by plumbing one of these in up there on the side of the rack, and I'll probably 3D print a holder that can accept 4 of these. I've already got one, I just need to buy 2 more, and then we'll have tons and tons of brine shrimp. It's going to be awesome. So once again, thank you all for the likes, comments and subs. I really appreciate it. If you don't follow my TikTok channel, you should jump on over there. I'll put the link in the doobly-doo. But for now, thank you very much, and we'll see you back for the kickoff of this project here, building a new 4-foot rack. This will be a very long build, so it'll be a multi-part series where we have to design it, cut it, fabricate it, paint it, set up the tanks, set up the plumbing, and I've got a really cool idea with that. So it'd be really awesome if you could jump on board. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you really soon for the build.